This is Jack Fishman behind the camera, speaking with cellist Morgen Johnson. Morgen just came fresh from the San Antonio Symphony auditions, and she's the newest member of the San Antonio Symphony cello section. First of all, congratulations, Morgen. What was the audition like?
It was long. It was a long day. The first round was yesterday morning, and then I came back early this morning at 8 a.m. For 3 more rounds, and so it was.
And how long is a round?
They all kind of varied, but it was anywhere. Well, the first round was about 5 minutes, I think, and then as you got farther along, they got a little longer. I think the longest was maybe 15 minutes.
Did you meet Sebastian Langlessing, our new music director, who starts Saturday?
I did. He seems great. Really funny.
And what's your background? Where do you come from?
I'm from Michigan, northern Michigan. I went to the Interlochen Arts Academy, and then I did my undergrad at Juilliard with Bonnie Hampton, and then I just graduated from Rice University with Norman Fisher.
So you've been in Texas a little while, if you've been at Rice. Is this your first visit to San Antonio?
It is. It is.
It's a pretty exciting first visit. You win an audition.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part of taking an audition?
I would say being able to stay focused under an insane amount of pressure, and also being able to stay grounded. It's so easy to get stuck in your head and thinking, oh, they're analyzing every little bit of my playing, and oh no, I'm not supposed to think about that because I'm playing right now, and oh no, I just made a mistake. And it's so easy to just actually forget about what you're currently doing and playing this instrument, and you have so much adrenaline going. It's really challenging to just.
Were you nervous?
Yes. I treated this audition a little differently, though. I kind of just said, what happens happens. I'm not gonna kill myself over this, because that hasn't worked in the past.
You've taken other auditions?
Yeah, this was my 6th audition. So.
And just all over the country, different places?
Let's see. My first was Charlotte, and then I did Kansas City and Utah and the Arkansas Symphony, and I just did Atlanta last week. So.
It sounds grueling, and every time you do this, you have to, of course, fly with a cello, which isn't easy either.
No, it's not. I actually haven't flown for every audition. I drove out to Atlanta last week, all 11 hours, 800 miles of it. But when I do fly, I buy another seat for my cello, and it's horribly stressful and not exciting.
How do they treat you at security with the cello?
I haven't had any problems going through security. I get anywhere from, oh, we just had one of those come through a couple days ago, to, what's that? I've never seen that. But it's usually been fine. The flight attendants can sometimes give me a little bit of attitude about it, like, oh, you can't bring that on here. But then I whip out my second ticket and it'd say, oh, sorry, I have a ticket for it.
Do you give it a name on the ticket?
I used to, actually. This cello belonged to it was originally my grandfather's, and then it was my mom's cello, and she named it Bedřich Smetana because it's a Czech cello, and he was a Czech composer. And so I used to put Bedřich Smetana on the second ticket, and then when I flew out to, I think it was Utah for that audition, I had so many problems because it was a totally different name from my name. They were recognizing it as a second person, and there was this whole thing, and we had to get the name changed, and I almost missed my flight, and so now it's just Cello Johnson.
Cello Johnson. That's a very
boring.
Accurate number.
Yeah.
Now, how old is that cello? You said it was your grandmother's?
My grandfather's.
Grandfather's, all right.
Yes.
How old is it?
It's 102 years old. It's 1908. So, yeah. It's
and
middle-aged.
So now that you've won the audition, when do you start? When's your first concert?
We're not sure. We're trying to decide. I have a bunch of stuff that I have to sort out back in Houston. I have to find a subletter for my lease. That's the biggest thing, actually.
Okay. So it might take you a month or so to get here.
Yeah, something like that. So hopefully soon. I really want to start, and I'm really anxious. So
there's a lot of good concerts coming up. Well, congratulations, Morgen Johnson, on being the newest member of the San Antonio Symphony.
Thank you.